I'm from Russia, but I like learning English. You know, English is such a beautiful language. Maybe you don't know, but in English there are many words that don't even exist in Russian, like democracy, freedom, and the funniest one, human rights. And when people find out where you're from, they usually want to say something in your language. But usually, the words that people know in other languages are far from nice. It's like, where are you from? I'm from Russia. Oh, иди нахуй. Which in English basically means, where are you from? I'm from Russia. Oh, go fuck yourself. You know, it's fine. Sometimes it's just hard to understand if this is a joke or a real political position. Because on Russian news, they always say that abroad everyone hates the Russians. You know, when I go to another country, my relatives always ask me, how do they treat Russians there? Do they really hate us? And I always say, yes. In every country now, there is a Russian segregation. We are not allowed to go to the malls. We have separate seats on the bus. In Thailand, they hate seeing Russians that much, so they sent all of us to Phuket. But if you really want to know how the life goes in another country, don't watch the news. Really, just travel. I recently met one guy, he's a refugee from Myanmar, and he told me that his country is going through a civil war right now. Crazy. Because for me, a civil war is something from history books. You know, right next to the chapters about the French Revolution and the founding of Facebook. And he told me his story, but I knew it was going to be insane from the first sentence. He said, it was difficult to escape from Myanmar, especially for the first time. And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't expect a sequel. And you know, all these escape stories from places like North Korea, they always sound like an action movie. People swim across rivers, run through forests, soldiers are shooting at them. I'm a coward. If I were born in North Korea and have to choose how to escape through the forest or through the river, I would choose loyalty and glory for North Korea. And long and healthy life to our great leader Kim Jong-un. But so you can understand the full background of that man, he's gay, who escaped from Myanmar to his boyfriend who works for French government. And the first time they caught him, took his passport, and then he literally had to flee through the jungle. And he tells me all of that, and then he goes, so, what's your story? But here's the thing, I don't have a dramatic immigrant story. I just bought a plane ticket to Thailand. It wasn't even overpriced. It was affordable. Kinda cheaper than it could be. I had a nice seat by the window. No turbulence. There were only a few kids on the plane. But they were silent the whole flight. So I decided, if I ever want to tell someone my immigrant story, I'll do it, but only with a strong Russian accent. Because any story with a Russian accent sounds scarier than it really was.
Yeah.
Let me just show you. Can you please say I had a vacation in Thailand, but like you talk in real life?
I had a vacation in Thailand.
Alright, and can you say it one more time, but only with a strong Russian accent? Let's try.
I had a
Alright. Who can say it? Maybe you. No? Why? Russians not watching the show, don't worry. Yeah. You know, the only problem I have right now is bureaucracy. I'm trying to get a normal passport somehow. Because, you know, with an American passport, you can go anywhere. With a Russian passport, you can go fuck yourself. By the way, that was the exact reply to my European visa application. Dear Daniel, your visa application was declined. Our embassy wishes you good luck and go fuck yourself. And I'm kind of choosing a country where I would like to live. And I'm talking to different guys, and recently I talked to an American guy, and he said, America is a great country. We have freedom of speech. I can say out loud that my president is a cunt, and I'll be fine. But you know, it really makes me feel confused. Because all these years, I thought that a great country is the one where a president is not a cunt. So you don't have to scream it out loud. And it's difficult to make some family plans right now to make a family, and probably that's why back then in Russia my wife and I decided not to have kids. You know, it was difficult time in Russia. Honestly, every time in Russia was difficult. Like the 90s, the 50s, 2 p.m. today. But every time when I tell this to my parents, they're like, what do you mean you don't want kids? You have to pass down our family name. I don't get it. Pass down our family name. Who do they think we are? Lannisters? And for what? Just to make sure that one day a noble heir of Kirienko family can inherit a glorious one-bedroom apartment in Moscow. My son, you were born with an important purpose. To protect our 40 square meters realm. Fight with annoying neighbors who are trying to steal our Wi-Fi. And carry the destiny of our bloodline. Okay guys, thank you so much. Have a great show tonight.